up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love the Shy, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about the Shy Season 8, Episode 7. This is the recap. So down below, I want you guys to let me know, how did y'all feel about this episode? How did y'all feel about your girl Tiffany? She is pretty much transforming to the new Alicia. She don't give a damn about Bakari, and she's willing to do whatever she got to do to protect her lie. She killed Nuck, but she wants Bakari to take the rap, and she wants Bakari to tell everybody, tell Kesha you did it. Like, damn. The sad thing is, dumbass Bakari actually did it. Like, come on, Bakari. Why would you admit to this? You didn't do it. I don't care if you didn't tell her that Nuck killed Rob. Like, screw all that. Know what I'm saying? You should just go ahead and leave with your sister before it's too late. But the way that it's looking, Bakari, it may just be too late. And even if you do leave, hey, we ain't forgot about Rafi. Rafi just may pop up and try to seek revenge on him and get his shot back, get his payback. Just like Menace to Society. Y'all know Bakari's character is tied into that parallel. They teased that this season. So we're going to see if Bakari is going to be able to escape that parallel. Will he end up like Kane, or will he once again somehow, some way survive? You know what I'm saying? And if he does survive, is it a chance that he gets locked up? Because he's talking about he killed Nuck. I wonder if he's going to tell Detective Toussaint that he killed Nuck, because I bet you he won't say that. You know what I'm saying? But Kesha, hey, she just may go ahead and throw Bakari up under the bus as well. Bakari, you getting screwed over, man. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody dogging you out, and you just sitting up here taking it. You keep telling everybody that you got a choice. Well, go ahead and get the choosing. Well, I guess you did choose. You chose to do whatever Tiffany tells you to do, and that's a damn shame, y'all. So we're going to see what's going to happen. Detective Toussaint, you already know she's going to be back on it once again, trying to figure out where Nuck is at, of course. And then we know most likely she is still going to try to get your boy Reg locked up. And I can't wait to see how it's all going to go down. But let's begin this recap. I will try to focus on all the key points in this episode. If I miss anything, I want you guys to let me know down below. So what did we see in episode 7 titled Icebox? Now this episode begins with Tiffany having nightmares about Nuck if you buck, all the good times, the bad times, him clapping those cheeks, her shooting him, know what I'm saying? And then she wakes up, shook. Well, Tiffany, you got to figure this out, because now people are talking. Victor, he walks in, he's telling her people are talking about Nuck's killer. And she's like, man, how people know? Well, people are putting 2 and 2 together, and they understand that something is up. So Tiffany comes up with this game plan to just put it all on Bakari. Bakari owes her. Know what I'm saying? This is payback for him not telling her that Nuck killed Rob. Know what I'm saying? And Bakari knew all about it. So you already know Victor ain't really feeling it, but he does agree to go ahead and help out with this game plan to pin it all on Bakari as well. And man, I guess Victor was right. She is becoming the new Alicia. We've been talking about Tiffany becoming the new Alicia for the past 2 years, and now we're actually seeing it full force. Her whole tone has changed. I mean, her demeanor is completely different. After catching her first body, we can tell that she is really on one, and she ain't playing around. And we know her and Victor did talk about catching, bodies and how it feels or whatever. Well, Victor, his name is Treg, right? AKA Treg. He's known for catching bodies, but at the end of the day, it's not going to change too much. Yes, you feel powerful, but it's a lot of consequences that's going to come your way. Tiffany, this is your first body. And based off the way that she was moving in this episode, it seems like Tiffany is ready or willing to catch another body if she has to, or maybe sacrifice somebody like your boy Bakari. Now we get to your boy Smitty. He is having a meeting with the 63rd Street mob. Of course, he is telling them Nuck ain't here no more, and Nuck told him to take over the business when he dies or if something happens to him. So Smitty has to find a new supplier. And he told them, look, if y'all not going to be down with me, if y'all got an issue, he'll drop them off. So this dude ain't playing around. Now he also has your girl, Big Mouth Bo. She has been a part of the Shy, and it's looking like she is ready to put in that work for the 63rd Street mob. Now Smitty does end up meeting up with Reg, and he's like, did you kill Nuck? Know what I'm saying? Reg tell him, hell nah, I ain't killed Nuck. And if I did, I would just tell you I ain't got nothing to lie about. And Smitty understands that he is telling the truth. They both agree to do business on each end or whatever. You stay on your end, I stay on my end, stay out of my way. You know what I'm saying? Reg don't want to be a part of the 63rd Street mob no more. It's not about to be a war for the mob. Reg feels like the mob is too loud or whatever, causes too much attention, and he is cool with the crew that he has. So at least as of right now, things are settled between the two. But then again, you just never know when and if things will pop off between the two. Now we get back to Tiffany, and this time she's having a conversation with Bakari. She wants him to take the fall for, Nuck. You know what I'm saying? She did it, but she wants Bakari to take the fall because everybody's asking about who's the killer, and it's easy just to say he did it, right? To clear her name. She tells Bakari, like, look, you helped move Rob's body. You helped Nuck. Of course, Bakari told her, well, I didn't know it was him, and then I threw up when I found out it was. And you know what I'm saying? He didn't know, basically. She ain't going, she's like, well, you owe me for doing that. Bakari ain't really trying to do it, but she tells him, well, do you want to be next? Know what I'm saying? This girl, Tiffany, hey, she ain't playing around. She ready to catch another body, y'all. Your boy Bakari tells her, well, would you kill me? She said if I had to. So damn. So Tiffany has taken it up to the next level, y'all. As I told y'all earlier, it seems like she is ready to catch another body. It seems like she's ready to sacrifice Bakari, or hell, even drop him off her damn self if she has to. And Bakari, he talking about he got a choice and all this stuff. Well, he chose. He gonna do exactly what his boss Tiffany told him to do. Ain't no way in the hell I'm about to do that. You gonna have Nuck's enemies coming after you. Bakari said, what's gonna happen with that? They said, or Victor said, we got you. You got me? Like, really? Y'all not about to protect no damn body. Let's just be honest. Like, come on. You done for, buddy. Know what I'm saying? You's done. So matter of fact, you might as well pack your bags and head to Atlanta, Houston, Vegas. Get the hell up out of here. That's what I'll be doing. But Bakari wants to sit around like a sitting duck. And of course, we know by the end of the episode, law enforcement showed up, just like we all talked about last week when Bakari decided to go ahead and listen to Tiffany the first time when he moved to Nuck's apartment. Damn dummy. Now we get back to Tiffany once again. Now Tiffany, she is paying, or at least offering to pay for Emmitt's wedding. We know this in the last episode. They're meeting up with the wedding planner, going over certain things. And Emitt is not feeling it at all. He feels like Tiffany is doing too much. I mean, she is there with them. He just wants to be there with Kesha. You know what I'm saying? He wants to just be there with the wedding planner and Kesha and go over the wedding stuff. But of course, Tiffany, she is there telling Kesha she should, I guess, invest in Smokies or all this stuff, become an owner. I mean, it's all types of stuff that's going on. And Emitt, he ain't liking it. We know Kesha did tell her later on to basically allow her and Emitt to do things along when it comes to the wedding. You can tell that Tiffany felt some type of way about it. But Tiffany is doing all this because she feels bad about what she did to Nuck. And she knows that Kesha's going to be pissed off when she finds out the truth. But hey, if Tiffany wants to pay for the wedding, Emitt, go ahead and let her. Run the tab up. Know what I'm saying? She gonna pay for it. I guess you can go ahead and get it free if you can. But my only thing is they're having a wedding at that house. And we know that house is basically a damn cemetery. We got bodies buried in the backyard. I mean, what the hell is going on? Y'all gonna have a ceremony back there? Nuck's body up under there as well? Don't make no sense. Now, we know Kesha and Tiffany were talking about Nuck and who could have took him out or did something to him. Bakari name comes up. Tiffany is talking about, I would not put it past him as far as if he did it or not, because Kesha is asking if he did it. And once again, Tiffany is going ahead throwing him up under the bus, but this is a part of the game plan. Tiffany's game plan to screw Bakari over. Now we get to Bakari and your girl Kesha. She wants to know what happened to Nuck, right? Bakari tells her, I killed him. And man, when he said this, your girl Kesha broke down like her father died. I mean, damn, she was crying hard. I mean, Nuck was a bad person. He deserved it. He killed Pastor Stanley Jackson. He killed Rob. He killed Pastor Freaky Zeke. And the list goes on and on. Now, of course, Bakari said, look, I had to do it. It was whether him or me. So if it's him or me, you think I'm about to sit there and allow you to take me out? Kesha don't give a damn. She just wants the father of her child to be there for her child. So this will be a very tough conversation that she's going to have with Ronnie. And that scene was sad as hell with Ronnie asking about his pops. I mean, damn. And we know Kesha was asking where the body was at. Like, okay, now you asking too much. Talking about I need to see him one more time, you know what I'm saying, to bury him. Look, ain't no way in the hell, even if I did it, I'm not telling you where the body's at. You ain't about to get me. But I want to know what's going to happen as far as that body, because it will be found. They got it right in the backyard. You know what I'm saying? I can't wait to see the look on Tiffany's face when they dig that body up. Y'all believe they're going to find that body? Let me know down below. Now, Kesha is pissed off. She tells Emitt that Bakari killed Nuck. And she's like, look, he told me he did it. And she's like, look, I don't trust him. We need to protect our family. You need to fire him from Smokies. We are not arguing about this. And Emitt is like, what? Because he knows that Bakari didn't do it, because he already had a conversation with Victor about Nuck killing Rob and Victor telling Tiffany. So he knows something is up and there's some details that's not being explained. But Kesha's putting all this pressure on him to fire Bakari. Like, okay. So now Emitt is preparing to talk to Bakari later on in the episode. Then we get back to Emitt and he's having a conversation with Victor. He wants to know the details about Bakari and this whole Nuck thing. Of course, Victor can't keep it in, you know what I'm saying? Emitt finds out that Tiffany was the one that killed Nuck, and the game plan is dependent all on Bakari. This is payback for Bakari not telling Tiffany that Nuck killed Rob, and man, it ain't looking too good. Now, Emitt wants to tell Kesha, but Victor tells him, don't do that. You're going to mess everything up. You cannot tell your future wife that your ex-wife killed her baby daddy, the father of her child. It's going to be some issues with that. So now he can't really do nothing. He's thinking about doing it. I think most likely he's going to say something maybe in the next episode. But man, your girl Tiffany is definitely moving like Alicia. And this is exactly what Victor was talking about. Your boy Emitt said, Tiffany, she's that nigga. You know what I'm saying? She out here putting in work, catching a body. I mean, she ain't playing around. And hey, you can be next, right? That's what she told your boy Bakari. So we're going to see how this all plays out. Now we get to your girl Brittany, and once again, she wants Bakari to go to Atlanta with her, you know, escape all this drama and mess. Bakari talking about he don't think he can go, you know what I'm saying? Because he is in business with some new people and he feels like he has to stay there now. She wants to know who these new people are, you know what I'm saying? He ain't really telling her, but she understands that Bakari is pretty much screwed. So once again, Bakari is not trying to go, and when he does try to go, or when he's actually trying to change his life, something bad may end up happening to him. Just like Kane when he tried to leave and go to Atlanta on Menace to Society. Now we get to your boy Victor. He's having a conversation with Fatima, and once again, it's like a back and forth thing, because Fatima's like, well, do you want me, or do you want to choose the streets, politics, other things? I mean, what's going on with you? Victor don't know what the hell he want for real. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be with Fatima, but then again, he's kind of confused. Or at least that's what it seems to me. Victor don't need to be in a relationship. That's what I think. He's going to mess around, try to get with Fatima once again, and then he's going to be tied into the streets. Something's going to happen. He's already Tiffany's security, dealing with the mess of the whole thing with Nuck. So I just believe that he needs to focus on himself right now, because he's doing entirely too much trying to have a relationship. Now we get to Emitt, and he has a conversation with Bakari. He tells Bakari, look, I know you did not kill Nuck. I know what's going on, but I have to fire you because of Kesha. You know what I'm saying? Kesha wants him up out of there, and I guess that's exactly what's going to end up happening. Bakari already understands. He doesn't really argue about it at all, and we know Emitt ended up hiring Keith back at Smokey, so hopefully things go well this time around, and it's no more issues. But man, Bakari once again is taking another L. Now Keith tells his girl Jordan that he has a job back at Smokey's, and he wants her to stop moving these pills for Reg. He does not want her going to jail, getting into any type of mess, and she loves him, so of course she's going to agree to do this. Now Desiree helps Jake throw this no phone party, no social media party, and it was going quite well, you know what I'm saying? Had some old school vibes to it. Everybody was focused, vibing. We know your boy Papa, Bakari, Lene, and Kenya, they were there as well, and they end up taking a picture at the end of the party. Now we get to your boy Reg. He has a conversation with Jordan. Jordan tells him that she is done with these pills and all that stuff. Your boy Reg is pissed off, talking about I'll give you more. She says, no, I can't do it. I thought your boy Reg was going to do something. If this was Nuck, he probably would have pulled the trigger and got her up out of here. But Reg tells her he ain't going to worry about it. He's going to find a new supplier. Now we get to Emitt and Shanita. We know Emitt needs help as far as expanding Smokies to different areas, and Shanita is the best person to pick. But of course, they're going to need a lot of new workers, people to help out as far as, expanding. And Shanita believes that her sister Angie will be the perfect person to hire. So now you're going to have her helping out as well. It seems like things are going quite well for Smokies, and that's a good thing for your boy Emitt and his family. Now we get to Reg. He goes and he's having a conversation with Tiffany. Y'all know your boy Victor was upset. He wanted to join the meeting. Know what I'm saying? Tiffany and Reg will be doing business together. Tiffany don't give a damn if Reg was Nuck's enemy. You know what I'm saying? It is business for her, and you best believe she gonna do what she gotta do to get this money. And y'all know Reg is definitely gonna do what he gotta do to survive and get this money as well. Now we know they were moving real quick. Jackie came over and she got some products, so y'all know they're not playing around. They're trying to get it moving. Now I want to know if Smitty and Big Mike are going to have some issues with Tiffany doing business with Reg. Y'all let me know down below on what y'all think is going to happen. Now we know Victor was upset as far as the things going on with his brother Reg. He also had a conversation with Rashad as far as Reg doing anything for money. Rashad tells him about Rosalind setting everything up, and Victor was upset about that. Now Rashad tells Victor, like, look, maybe you should talk to your brother. You know what I'm saying? He would do anything to be around his brothers once again, to have a good relationship with them. But you already know Victor's like, hell nah, he cannot be around Reg. It's going to cause issues. So we're going to see if they end up having a conversation as far as, being cool with each other once again. Now we get to the saddest part of the episode, at least for me it was, and that is Kesha telling Ronnie that his father is not coming back. He ain't here no more. Ronnie is asking about his dad, where is he? And Kesha, she broke down trying to explain what happened. And, she did it in the best way that she could. We know your boy Emitt, he was watching. He was feeling real bad. And this is why I believe maybe Emitt may end up telling Kesha what really happened to Nuck, because he feels bad about everything. But man, Ronnie asking about his dad, that's a tough one. You know what I'm saying? But his daddy was a bad person, and bad things happen to bad people. But this just lets me know that when Kesha finds out that Tiffany did this, it's going to blow up. You know what I'm saying? We only got 3 more episodes left, so if they are to fix the relationship, they're going to have to do it real quick. Now, Darnell and Riley, they have a very emotional moment. Now, she's going to get Darnell to sell the house. We know Darnell, he ain't trying to go back to the old house because it reminds him of Jada. And if you ain't trying to go back there, you might as well go ahead and sell it and, give it to somebody that's going to, appreciate it, that's going to, live there and do what you're not doing, and that is being in the house, right? So Darnell is going to agree to do it. The two end up saying they love each other. Riley, even though she's not Jada, she's definitely stepped up to the plate and helped out a lot as far as the family, and Darnell definitely needs her. So that's a good thing. Now we get to your boy Rashad and Patience. We know Rashad, he apologizes to her because he was going off earlier on in the episode because he's like, look, you said you was going to protect Nora, that you had somebody watching. What the hell happened? So he was upset about that, upset with himself because he could not protect her. And, he was just apologizing. She apologized to him as well because she felt like he lost a lot in a short period of time, and maybe she should have gave him some space. So hopefully things continue to go well between the two. I know Rashad still wants to get revenge on Rosalind for what she's done to Alicia, so I'm eager to see how that's all going to play out. Now we get to the end of the episode, Bakari and Detective Toussaint. He hears the buzzer ring, he goes down, he checks it, and it's your girl, Detective Toussaint. She has returned, and of course, she is asking, where is Nuck if you buck? And Bakari had a look of shock on his face, like, man, I don't know what to say. As I told you guys the last few weeks, this dude is dumb as hell for living in this apartment. I mean, law enforcement, if they're looking for him, right, the first place they're going to go is his, place of living, and that is his apartment. So it's quite obvious that law enforcement would show up, and seeing how Nuck was working with her last season, it makes sense for her to pop back up to check up on him. So now, what is Bakari going to do? Is he going to say what really happened, or will he play it off? Now, he's probably going to play it off or whatever, probably go back to Tiffany and Victor to to try to figure things out. But based off the way he's been moving, Bakari pretty much got a death wish. So if he makes it out this season alive, it's going to be a miracle. He got to make some better decisions. As of lately, he ain't been doing nothing smart in my opinion. It is time for him to start making some better decisions quickly. We going to see, man. Down below, I want you guys to let me know. Does Bakari make it out of Season 8, the final season, alive? Or will we be smoking on that Bakari pack? Now, I hope not. I hope not, but man, it definitely ain't looking too good for your boy Bakari. And also, what y'all think is going to happen with this whole Tiffany and Kesha thing? Will Kesha find out the truth in the next episode? Because I think she is. I think Emitt may slip up. Something gonna happen. Somebody gonna say something, and Kesha's gonna know that Tiffany did this, and that's the scene, that's the moment that I cannot wait to see. Now, I will be dropping the what to expect for episode 8 over the weekend. I want you guys to be on the lookout for that. I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support. Thanks to all the new members of the channel, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.